Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? This King Geo in the house. King Geo in the house. Excuse me that I'm on my back. Is that my back is killing me today? What's up? What's up? It's King Geo in the house. Wow, this is lagging bad. I'm better off doing it from my cell phone. Bad lagging. Bad lagging. Wow, this is I don't like it. All right, guys, let's hit that like button. Let's hit those like buttons. There's a lot of people been asking me, but there's a lot of people that still haven't gotten their stimulus check. There's people on SSI who hasn't gotten a stimulus check. There's regular people who still haven't received their stimulus check. And there's talk about check number two, which that's what we're going to get into in a few episodes, waiting for more people to come in. So I don't leave anyone out. Now there's a video they can always watch it later on, right? I like to get to the point real quick, so but I want to get as many people in so they can, get the information that I'm about to give them. So yeah, so if you haven't still received your stimulus check yet, please let me know. Maybe I can help you. There's something that you're doing wrong. If you're still receiving some form of let's just say that you're not eligible or that you don't qualify. I don't know about that, but we haven't got enough information on you yet. Those are still the IRS machine is still so messed up. But there still hasn't been. There's still 20 million people that haven't received their stimulus check yet. That's 20 million people that haven't received it yet. But I'm talking about regular people. I'm talking about people on SSI. People talking about on SSD. Um, so they haven't received that yet. So they're talking about they're going to send. Some people have received it through mail, through a debit card. So that's one possibility. I need to go through that route. People on SSI usually receive it with their direct whatever that card's name is, the green one that they get for SSI. They're going to get there. Some people are getting it through that. So if you haven't received your stimulus check, make sure that you have the bank account, your right number right, and you have everything correct. If you have not yet applied for it, now remember, if you applied for if you did your income tax in 2019 and 2008, you can always go on irs.gov, and then it says get my payments, and you can file a non-filer, right? Or if you didn't make any money at all this year, if you didn't make any money at all this year, or you didn't file last 2018, but you filed prior years to that, you just put down non-filers, you put down your information, and when you ask you what's your AIG, that's your annual income gross, you put you put zero. I did this for Charles. He's from Arkansas. He didn't do last year's. He did 2018, and I helped him out, and he just got his check. I mean, he got his money. I don't know how he got it, but he got his money. I meaning that I don't know if he got the direct deposit or check, but he got his. So even if you haven't filed for in 2019 and 2018, but you did file it 1 year, so just make sure that you go to irs.gov, go get statements, and it says non-filer. You file under non-filer, and when they ask you your IAG, your annual income, your annual gross income, your AGI, annual gross income, you put down zero. Make sure you put the information correct. If you're gonna put direct deposit, make sure that when you put your direct deposit, that you look at your numbers, that they correlate correct. Your routing number is to your left, and your account number is on your right, on the bottom of the page. Make sure that sometimes the account number has also together the check number up here. If you have a checkbook, so you make sure that they're not the same. I mean, that you make sure that you take out those three or four numbers out. Now let's go for the second stimulus check. As far as is concerned, Mitch McConnell, as of today, he said there won't be a stimulus check, and if there is one, it won't be anywhere near until July. He wants to, in his warped mind, he still wants to see how this last stimulus, the first stimulus, goes by, see how the economy is, because they kind of figured. You got to think about it this way: the way they see it is that there are people who are getting unemployment who are getting $600 in PUA, and plus they're getting their unemployment. So there's some people are getting $1,000 in unemployment, even $1,500. They're getting more money now than what they are when they were working. You know, and now with the economy, with some more stores being open, more restaurants being open, and stuff like that, so they're trying to see how the economy is doing. And now with all the riots, it's going to be even. Hopefully, I'm just praying that it doesn't happen, and there is no new infection. You know, that God is with us, protected us through the riot. So this coronavirus can go away. But if it does happen, that you see the thousands of people that were in protest, those numbers are going to go up, and it's going to be kind of hard to do contact tracing because they were in protest. Who are you going to tell you were next to contact with? It's going to be hard. So for me, it's just a matter of time when they do the stimulus. I know there's going to. I believe there's going to be a second one. Just a matter of time. Unemployment is unemployment. I mean, 40 million people are unemployed. There's still a lot of people that refuse to go outside. You know, just because they got their money, that doesn't mean they're going to go outside. You know, they prefer shopping online. They prefer giving their money to Amazon or Walmart and have them deliver it, and instead of going outside and risking, getting COVID. You know, so that in a way that's not good for the economy. At least for that economy, good for Amazon and them. So there's gonna be a stimulus. Trump is gonna go for a stimulus. McConnell is gonna definitely go for a stimulus because he's up for re-election in Kentucky, and he's getting his ass whooped. So he has no choice. He wants to get that. He wants to get that seat. And if he doesn't approve one or he doesn't come up with one, there's people in Kentucky gonna bounce him out. You know, so this is election year for some of these people, and they don't want to get they want to get reelected, so they're going to do everything possible so they can get elected. A lot of people on Facebook are like, "Oh, when's the second check coming?" I hear there's another check. People do not listen. The Senate, yes, approved. Then the Senate, the House of Representatives, two different chambers. The House of Representatives approved the HEROES Act, a $3.2 trillion package, the HEROES Act. But once the House of Representatives passed that, because remember the House of Representatives is mostly Democrat, it has to go to the Senate, and the Senate majority is Republicans. Republicans don't want to go do another stimulus, and if they do another stimulus, they're going to add and subtract some of the things. Because this is a give and take thing. I give you, you give me. I give you, you give me. Pre pro quo. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. And that's the way it is. But I believe there's going to be a stimulus package. I just don't know when. So you got to, instead of listening to Facebook and stuff like that, stay tuned to King Geo, because King Geo gives you the optimal date that he can. Like today, I didn't put it out because I guess most people knew. The NBA said they're going to start their season in late July. I'm still waiting for MLB. Come on, guys, ask some questions. Don't be shy, bro. That's what we're here for. So there's gonna be some sort of stimulus. You're just gonna have to. Looking for you guys because you are my number one priority, besides my family, of course. Let me see, guys. Okay. So I'm looking at here. God, we're looking at here. That's 9 hours ago. I don't want something from 9 hours ago. I want something that's from just like a few hours ago, so I could be able to. You gotta be very tricky too, because the second stimulus check could be something different, because the Republicans may say, "I'll give a stimulus check," but it might have to do something next year when you come to income tax. You probably have to end up paying that back. Because in the package of the HEROES Act, they also want student loans to be forgiven up to $10,000, which is not a bad idea. I mean, I understand the government's up for money, but student loans is something that the government should just take up and just eat up. Just eat it up. And those people who are going for bachelors and masters, tell them, you got student loans. So then, if you work for the state, give the state some money, give some state some time, get something. But you don't know how many billions and billions of dollars the United States has in student loans alone that are outstanding. That's kind of, you just take your laws, let that go. We lose money every year in wars and defending other countries. So we get to lose that and then put that money that we're losing to build that something else for the homeless, build more housing, help people that can't help themselves. You know, promote vocational school from vocational training, which I think is extremely important in this country. Something that they should promote and they don't. I have no idea why. There should be more technical schools out there. Yeah. And you see me laying down, guys, because my back twitch. I've been getting a lot of back pains. I don't know why. I came out negative on my COVID test. We all did. I'm gonna try to get up just so I can look a little bit more professional. This happened to me one time when I was. I went down to. There was a line, so there was not a line. There was actually you had to go through a line. So I just I bent down and I went up like this, and that caught my back and it snapped it. And that was back in 2009, and ever since then my back has not been the same. At least my lower back. So that's going to be the stimulus check part 2. We're still waiting in the House to pass it. We're still waiting for the Senate to see what they come up with, because they're going to come up with a plan. They're going to counter propose the Senate's hey, what's up, TRR? They're gonna counter propose the first account. I mean, the first stimulus bill. Like I said, it's a pre-pro quo. You give me, I give you. I need bigger headphones. Who's that? What was that? Who's that dog? I need bigger headphones. Whoa. So Anthony's birthday was yesterday, but you don't tell me anything. Where's my coffee? I told him to give the milk over.
So le dije lion sweet.
So happy birthday, bro. Tell me what he likes so I can send it to him. I forget, man. I forget my nephew's birthdays, which I did because last year I did send him a nice gift, though. I think I did.
Is that a tattoo?
It's pink. And then you got my number. You don't call me and say, yo, G. T's birthday's yet to be yesterday or last week. You should call me, yo, T's birthday's next week. And I'm like, well, boom.
You do?
Hey, TRR, what you doing, buddy? How you are? How you is? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Bruce, did you get your stimulus check? Like I was saying, so the Senate, you should have remembered. Yo, with so many nephews that I got, how can I remember everybody? I remember you. You should be lucky to remember yours. Now let me know what he wants. Nothing too expensive, bro, because I got, Donald Trump got me through my throat. Just let me know. Let me know. Did you get your stimulus check yet? So I'm saying, Legos. Send me a link on my phone. Legos could be. I know, but so the Senate. I mean, the Senate is going to counter propose the House of Representatives Heroes Act. So they're going to modify that to see how it is. And I told you, Bruce, send me the link. I'm like, oh, PK meter. What's that? Let me see. PK meter. Oh, he wants one of these. Is he trying to find out his daddy is a ghost? All right, it's gonna be sent. Yo, guys, I shit you not. Last year, I sent my nephew. I think it was for Christmas, right? One drone, and I'm not gonna say from which company, right? I sent him one drone. I bought him one drone. The nigga got 4. Was it 4? Pay for one, got 4. Then check this out. So I said, yo, send me one. I want to see how these drones are. He sends it to me. And moving over here, my great and beautiful kids, they forget it. And I have a big yard, so it would have been great here. This way, it was for Christmas. This way I could learn how to use it. But they left it. They left it at the house in New York. Oh, okay, 3 drones. But still paid for one and got 3. Not bad, right? Come in. Yeah, a lot of people can say, oh, you should have given it back. Yeah. That's my secretary right there.
Man, bro.
He says he's a man. 18 years old. If I tell you the things my son does, you be laughing because he should be a comedian. So let me see. Let me go to Amazon here. So guys, I was gonna give out $100 this week, and you guys, I got no new subscribers for the graduation. Got one, gave one to you. Tony got one, and his friend got one. All right, so that's cool. Pay meter, go Buster. It's not eligible for Amazon Prime. Only 5 left. Order soon. This one is all. This one is could be. Can be delivered Thursday. Okay, delivery change. Bruce, send me your address. I'm like that, bro. My nephew tells me something, I boom, 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 I go quick. If I ask him, yo, give me a 40, nah, I don't drink anymore. June 1st was celebrated 7 years sober, bro. So I ain't going back. At least put the name here, bro. So yeah, guys, let me see how this McDonald's thing tastes. Yeah, I can drink water and coffee. It doesn't bother my stomach at all. Yes, 7 years of sobriety after 25 years of drinking alcohol. And let me tell you guys, there are drinkers out there. I can say drinkers, but I don't think there was any more of a drinker than me. For a Puerto Rican, I could outdrink. Well, I did outdrink an Irishman in a bar. Send me the address, yo, on the phone. So and to think of 25 guys, I didn't drink just beer, man. When I was in New York, I drank beer every day from the day I woke up to from the time I woke up to the time I fell asleep. I ate, my breakfast was beer, my lunch was beer, my dinner was beer, and I was buying Saint Ives, I was buying Coke 45, I was buying um, OE, and then those got those guys kind of expensive. So then I went to Puerto Rico, came back, and then I started drinking with my uncle some Silver Bullet, some laser shit that was like 50 cents. It was 16 ounce, 50 cents. I didn't care how they tasted as long as I get that buzz. And I was never gonna get a buzz. You're never gonna get the same buzz that you did when you first drink. You're never gonna do that. It's like when you get your first high, you're not gonna get your first high like you did. With weed is different. Weed, you can smoke weed now, and it goes down, and you mellow down, and then whoop, you take another hit or two or three, boom, your high goes back up. You can't do that with alcohol. You know, So I drank from the morning to the night. I ate a little, and the thing that the thing that King Cobras, though King Cobras was done by Budweiser, and the thing is that when you drink, you start to neglect your liver, and I always neglected my liver, but I ate a little bit, not too much, and thank to that man upstairs, thank God, man, I have no problem with my liver. And I saw a friend of mine pass away 2 years ago because of drinking. He was a little bit older than me, like maybe 8 years older than me. But I saw him go from a man who's big in face and to go skinny. And his doctors told him his name was Lewis. So Lewis, stop drinking, and he would stop drinking one time, and he'll stop for 2 or 3 weeks, and he'll go back to drinking. He'll stop a month, and he'll go back to drinking. And I tried that, but that didn't work for me. Until I decided the last time. That's it. So me. So why? So here in New York, I drank that. But when I went to Puerto Rico, my alcoholism was much stronger than it was in New York. In Puerto Rico, I drank liters of Bacardi straight. No water, no soda, no nothing, straight. And when I didn't have that, y'all be honest with you, I boosted the big liter. I go to the supermarket, I would boost myself with Bacardi too, and I wouldn't leave the house. We'll be watching TV, and then I have half of it. I'll make sure that I leave a little bit, like this much or this much, for the following day. So when I wake up, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, take a zip, go back to sleep, wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, do my house, and boom, before any breakfast at all. And through that, I've gotten 3 seizures. I I used to hear voices. You know, I went through a lot. I went through a lot. People like, you crazy? You're hearing voices. I'm like, yeah, I'm hearing voices. I was talking to the people like, these voices was telling me, oh, stop drinking, stop drinking. I thought I used to call them that they were worms, snails, actually. And I actually left. They one day, or I thought this in my head, thought to myself that they said leave them $3 underneath the tree. And I'm like, why you want me to leave you $3 for? Because we have to get food. I'm like, but you're a snail. What do you need food for? Then you said just leave the money that we need food. And I got $3, not to lie to you. I went to a tree in Humacao, Puerto Rico. I used to live in La Piedras, but the next time was Humacao. Drove drunk to this tree and put $3 underneath the tree. The lady, the neighbor said, what you doing? Like, oh, no, nothing. And I left $3, then I left. That $3 I could have used for alcohol, and I didn't. That's how fucked up my voice. That's how deep I was in alcoholism. That's how deep I was in alcoholism. But thank God, to the grace and glory of God, that I stopped. I've been 7 years sober. I've been 9 years with my wife. So I'll be back, guys. I see something. Really? Hey, Cloro Gio. ¿A qué? Sorry about that, guys. And my daughter, she did my bathroom. When she does my bathroom, she puts too much fabuloso or too much Clorox. Way, 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 way too much. So yeah, guys. So that's what it is. That's where I was in my alcoholism. And one day I will tell you a story how I became an alcoholic and stuff like that. But I don't regret it. I have no regrets. Okay. Doesn't matter. 993056100. The address. Okay. Make sure I got it right. All right. So that's where it's gonna go. You can buy it now. The order is blah 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 billing.
Ay, kumusta ka na ito?
Just leave it there. Just leave it there.
Nakonekto.
Yeah. Ábreme esa ventana.
Ito na ako na.
Por ahí se abre. Sí. No, abre la cortina primero. Allá. No, para allá. Hay que echarla para allá, Jean Luis. Hay que ya cierra. Ya. Oh, it arrives. Delivery June 6th. Not bad. Tell him I said it's from Uncle Gio, bro. And next year he better buy me something. No, when I turn 50 years old, he better buy me something. He should be old enough that you could give him some money for doing chores at the house, bro. Man, it's too much Clorox, bro. Yeah, let him do chores, bro. Incentivize him. Tell him tell him, yo, Anthony, if you do this, I'll give you this. If you do that, I'll give you this. That's how they'll learn. You know, you give him $1 here, whatever it is that he likes, you want it, you gotta earn it. Do your bed every morning, I'll give you this. You help daddy clean this, I did that. So he learns. So before you tell him, you know, if you do your plate, you get 25 cents. You put up. I saw this one thing of this lady, which is pretty cool. She had a chart in her kitchen, and for each chore, she paid a certain amount. Let's say to throw out the garbage was $1, to clean the dishes were 50 cents, to do this was $1.25. You know, so whatever chore you choose, that's what you got paid. Not a bad thing to do. You know, it is done. We sent to you. Today's the 4th. You get it. You said the 6th in 2 days. It's not bad. Then I mute. I thought I mute. Shit. Anyway, fuck it. I can smell the Clorox in the bathroom with someone, and she goes, "No, there's a little bit of Clorox." No, it's not a little bit of Clorox. I have no sense of smell at all. So if I can smell it, that's check how bad it is. How much the other people can smell it. Nah, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it, I'm worrying, bro. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Shit, I just came out negative from the COVID-19. My daughter's gonna kill me from the Clorox. Ain't that a bitch? So yeah, so now the other 3 officers got arrested today and yesterday. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. And what is it? Accessory to the fact, aiding and abetting. That's what it was. Aiding and abetting. So let's see how that works out. You know, we seen this before. For those who are not as old as I am or doesn't have my age, but you in your 30s. 20 years ago, there was a black guy by the name of Rodney King. Got this. You can Google it. You can look it up on YouTube. Got the shit beat out of him, and his shit was recorded by a helicopter. And you saw how they beat the fuck out of this guy. And they arrested the officers. Trial came, and they were acquitted. They were found not guilty. Yeah, Rodney, you Google it, guys. You thought you thought I mean George Floyd died. You know, that's sad in itself. But they beat the shit out of Rodney King. And yes, I'm millions, but he died. He smoked that shit up. But that's what happens when you hang out with people that they just want you for your money. Had he been with the right people, of course they should have been in prison, Bruce. But what happens, Bruce? This is what happens. They had an all white jury, and in their eyes, I think if I'm not mistaken, the jury saw that Rodney King was beating the shit out of the cops instead of the cops beating the shit out of Rodney King. Yes, Princess Kami, I am doing good. And that stirred their not guilty verdict on O.J. Simpson. Because you see these cops beating the shit out of Rodney King. It was at nighttime. The helicopter's right there. That big ass floodlight is hitting them. And with this light, they're still beating him up. I don't know. I never saw the transcript of what happened in court. Well, the minutes, what the lawyer said, what the prosecution said. But they were shown, the jury was shown this video. And showing with this video, they still found them. They found these five cops, white cops, not guilty. So from back then, we're talking about 20 years ago. This should have been happening for 20 years ago. The law should have been reformed a long time ago, and they still didn't do it. Not one president, not one governor, not one senator, not one mayor decided to say, you know what, this needs to be done. Not one. Now that shit blows up, now that everything's getting burnt down, now the Democrats are saying they're going to reform the policing. They should have done that shit years ago. If you look at my Facebook page, I put in something, that list of people dying, that shit is long, bro. Like, I'm gonna see if you guys can see it. Because this is sad. And they did it in a song, which was nice. Look at it, guys.
It was Freddie, Sam, Corey, Eric, Rolando, Ahmad, Steven, Kenneth, Amadou, Jonathan, Christian, Terrace, Sean. Killed him the day before his wedding. Jamal killed him while he was in handcuffs. Mike killed him while he had his hands up. Kamani, Ramali, Phillip, Alton. About 3 Kevins, about 2 Jordans. John, Laquan, Bathon, Stephon, Tony, Tamir, Elijah, Antoine, Isel, Terrell, Dondre, Akai, George. For him, set the country on fire. Timothy, Patrick, Paul, Tyree, Quintonio, Darius, Jeremy, William, Anthony, Dante, Oscar, Kendrick, Keith, David, Walter, women like Sandra, Betty, Rihanna, India, Michelle, Tatiana, Tanisha, Rika, Natasha, Palmer, Janet, Megan, Baby Ayan, all that we lost.
That's a lot of people, bro. A lot of people. And if you see all those people, look at those officers that shot and killed these people. See how much time did they get? Barely nothing. So you gotta understand why they burning shit up. I mean, I feel so bad for the people who lost a lot. The looting shouldn't have happened. There was a cop yesterday in Vegas that got shot in the head. There was another cop in Pennsylvania yesterday that got run over by a protester, and he's in critical condition. I'm not sure. I think it's Ashanti. I'm not sure. Yo. So look.
My dad,
What?
my everything.
What? Yo, who wants to take home? I won't show them to you, but who wants? Okay, who wants to take home an 18-year-old to their house? I give you my son. The things he does, bro, you won't believe it. I'm not gonna mention it here because it's too funny, but so yeah, I think the last one. Let me find out if it's a Shante.
Sandra, Betty, Yana, India, Michelle, Tatiana, Tanisha, Rika, Natasha, Palmer, Jenny, Megan, Baby Ayana.
Baby Ayana. That was the name Princess came in. This girl to the girl. Baby
Question.
Baby Ayana.
Con Jesús.
Yo, by the way, I'm giving away my son, right? He's 18. I'm also giving away my daughter. She's 18. So you guys decide, boy or girl. You can have both in the package if you want to. It's 2 for 1 deal.
¿Prende el televisor? No puedo.
Because they are a pain in the ass. I was never a pain in the ass when I was a kid. I was the love of my mother's life. Yeah. ¿Qué más? Espérate, you gotta change.
Es que no sé cuál está tu control.
Yo no lo aprendí, fue ese. Gio se lo aprendió y no estaba de eso. Toma. No lo usen más nada, pues cómprase uno.
Se compró un cover. El cover es de rosita.
¿De qué tú hablas?
Los covers del iPhone. Velo.
No es de eso, el de. Hablando de esto, de control. Vamos allá, conéctalo ya. Ese,
¿Quién es este? Ella.
ese es el mío, pero ella estaba jugando y entonces lo conectó allá. So yeah, guys. So what's up? Talk to me. Let me do 2 things at one time, boy. Wasting my life.
Papi, tengo que entrar a mi teléfono para poner my account. That's why I'm here.
So yeah, guys. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a review. The Galaxy S20. I also have the Galaxy S9. I mean the S10 Plus. I guess the S10 Plus too. I'm gonna show it to you guys. In case you decide to one day upgrade. I mean, there's a difference in camera. This is the S20 5G, and this is the S Plus. Dario, that's the $2,000. That's just speculation. That has not even got like I said before. The House, I mean, the Senate hasn't approved anything. Nah, Nah, Dario. If you give me $500 for this one, I'll give it to you. This is the S10 plus 5G for Verizon. It's unlocked. I paid $1.90 to unlock this baby. That's a weird ass Gmail.
You know how many Gmails I had to make because all my Gmails are used?
The S5, I mean the S10 plus 500. No, they're not stolen. They all know my name. Bro, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not a thief, son. You know what I'm saying? No.
That I know.
What I do is
I still have it.
I buy phones from people. This is what happens. Some people are stupid and they buy phones. They buy phones and they mess up their credit. So they take out 2 or 3 phones. They want to sell each phone for $1,000. No one's going to give them $1,000. So when I see them they're desperate enough, I give them $400 for it. And then what I do is I just change the IMEI. But I don't change it. You pay people to do it. Nah, $400 for Galaxy S10 Plus. That's a plus, son. Not an S10 regular. But with S10 regular, I say yeah. What is an S10 Plus 5G? I think it's 6.4, 6.5 lens camera. I mean, so too little, bro. Too little.
¿Cómo yo veo aquí lo que me estaba preguntando?
¿A dónde?
Que si lo puedo ver, ella me preguntó si yo tenía the membership.
Oh, mine's got a membership.
Yeah, but it's my account.
But you're using my PlayStation.
I want this thing.
If you use my PlayStation, it doesn't matter. You still
Okay.
The Last of Us. You got it. So yeah, guys, what's up? And that one is, and this one, yo, Dario, this one is immaculate. Look at this. It has these little things in the back because of the cover, but
It's like an hour.
it would have been less than that. That comes off. Not even one scratch because I still have the cover for it. ¿Qué más? Is the Xbox connected to the box? The PlayStation connected to the down there?
What do you mean?
Is that connected to the tower? It's 53 minutes. It goes to 50 minutes. But
Eso dice 23, I think.
what do you do tomorrow? Yo lo saco de la cuenta mía.
Los tuyos tú tienes 48.
Papi.
No, 38. Perdón. Yo no te dije que los saques y me mandes a mí el mío.
¿A dónde lo voy a enviar?
A mi casa, porque yo estoy guardando mi dinero. Porque como ya sé que no puedo usar eso, pues no me da con, ¡ay, déjame usarlo! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Como los 11, iba a usarlo, pero no los hice, no me tengo que hacer.
Bueno, me lo mandaste.
Yo sé, pero no me tengo que hacer. Me iba a comprar este Taco Bell, pero estaba cerrado.
Taco Bell closed?
Yep.
Okay.
Claro, porque Jesús dijo, si papi me hace tenerme a mí, espagueti vamos a tener una pelea. Porque nosotros le traímos comida.
¿Yo qué me doy comida o yo compré comida? Es algo
Tú
diferente.
compraste, pero nosotros te la trajimos.
It's your job.
I know, but
It's your job.
I'm
No le busques 5 patongas. It's your job. You got paid well for it too.
I'm not saying I did it.
All right,
Papi, please. Llévelo.
So yeah, guys, that's the stimulus package for you. So be safe, guys. All right, Bruce, you got that. Sent you that. Thank you, Princess Kami, and I hope you win this weekend with your games. I know you're gonna win.
¿Qué pasa?
I know you're going to win. I know you're going to win. I knew you'd win. All right, guys. Things hot in this house. All right, guys. Have yourself a good night, bro. Assalamu alaikum, salaikum salam. Look right, like she like just laying down, like fat. Look at this. It's like Jabba the Hutt. Luke Skywalker, you are Kaka.